Hello my lovelies and welcome back to the channel. My name is OoWah and this is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. This is, I don't know what you'd call this game. A troll game maybe? Frustrating? Aggravating? Rage-inducing? Yeah, it's, I don't know if you remember an old game called QWOP. If you've ever played it, QWOP. It was an old Flash-based game back, oh I don't know, like 10 years ago, something like that. Anyway, in it, you were a track and field star person, runner, dude. And each one of the letters, QWOP, they each corresponded to a different limb. So you had to push each one of those keys in the correct sequence in order to be able to run, so to speak. Um, really, really frustrating game. I don't think I ever made it. I may have flopped my way across the finish line a couple of times, but yeah, it's definitely a lot more difficult than you think. And this game reminds me a lot of that. So, yeah, you guys, you'll see. You'll see. Oh, start a new game. Now, I was having no end of audio problems earlier. Uh, the sound was distorting in my headphones. I was picking up random mouse clicks. I had to set up another pair of speakers here. Oops, my microphone wasn't working properly, and my hand is so itchy and it won't stop. I don't know why it's so itchy. All right, so yeah, movements, pretty basic. You have a mouse. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, can I do that? You don't want to go backwards. You want to go forwards. Hup. Oh, and as you can tell, I am super pro at this. First tree and first real obstacle in the game, and yeah. I mean, I've tried this out a few times already just to kind of calibrate the settings. Like I said, I was having problems with audio, so I have made it a little bit into the game, not very far at all.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Yeah.
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black.
Screw this.
If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
No. Yeah, you think this is... Wait for it. You'll see. Come on, get on the fucking rock. There, we're on the fucking rock. Get a... Oh, come on.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this
Skill.
trip.
See that skill?
I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point.
What can I say?
Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Stupid rock is slippery.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Yeah, this is about as far as I made it in previous playthroughs, and I'm still getting audio clipping. I don't know what's going on. I hope it's not my microphone. It's not the microphone, it's the audio coming from the game. It's clipping out, and I really hope it doesn't translate through to the video. Hope.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Really have to watch where your hand goes on your mouse pad. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. You run out of mouse pad. Can I do this? There we go. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, so I don't know, guys. This is ridiculous. Come on. Get on the rock. Get on the stupid rock. There goes. Let's try this. Whoop. Oh, well, that was fucking useful. Why so difficult? This game is fucking hard. Get on the fucking thing. God, the thing. Rage inducing. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Where are you going? Pick another fucking direction. I'm going this way. Screw you and your stupid bucket and your fucking sledgehammer thingy. Get on the rock! No, no. Oh, that way. Like I said, it's like we need... I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I'm hitting the edge of my mouse pad. Well, shit. Maybe I can swing the hammer Oh, it's going to be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now, what if we just... Ah! Can I... Huh! No!
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, guys. You know what? I'm gonna leave this here. This looks like a good a purchase as any to stop on. If you guys like this and you enjoyed watching me slowly lose my mind over the course of 10 minutes, why don't you go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Be sure to on the fucking like button so I know that you like the video. And yeah, love the subscribe. That's a great button to hit too. Anyway, as always, I love y'all and hope you have a great day. Ciao.